Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Nate Eovaldi gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, here is Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to get ready for a good one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first 2 batters of the game. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. No outs, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting first, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now it'll be Joey Gallo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman,
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL Wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole, he brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez.
the center fielder,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hernandez is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. He'll get it into second. A tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Xander Bogaerts will be next. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Devers is off of first with two away. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Brett Gardner. And the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Dahlbeck is under it. 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, nobody on. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. To Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in will be Kevin Plawecki. First offering on its way.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Renfroe stands at first with one out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike three.
Batting ninth.
So two down and a runner at first, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. A runner on first with two away.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The count now at 2-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
To 2-2 now.
Two strikes.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. They're down 2-1. Striding in is Andrew Velasquez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on the way.
Hey.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And he fouls this one off. 1 strike now from Cole. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. Now a swinging bunt. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Back up the middle, reined in, and there's 1 down now. Ready now is Kike Hernandez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Rafael Devers waits on deck. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
You got a full count. 3-2.
There's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Nope, upstairs.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he puts it on the ground to second. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fastball well outside. And it's fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up is Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Alex.
And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Velasquez ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 3-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. The pitch.
Ball inside.
And it's 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 71.
Up next, Andrew Velasquez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball. That's inside.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First offering. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Arroyo gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 to Schwarber. Out of the Boston leadoff hitter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2-2 count.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next it'll be Xander Bogaerts trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Verdugo digging in now. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2 Boston. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
As this is grounded foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Again, another foul ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ground ball right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, here is Aaron Judge. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. From the belt, the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Michael King enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 73, Michael King.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another full count pitch home.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
second. This one's down to third. Right to him. And that's the first out. And now here is Bobby Dahlbeck, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 0-1 the count. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Renfroe at second with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 2. Hansel Robles is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Hansel Robles.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate is Gio Urshela. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Nope.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Red Sox on top, 5-2. Jolie Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is under this one. 1 gone.
Number 5.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball 1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. 0-1, here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Xander Bogaerts will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. At the plate now is Alex Verdugo. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a bouncing ball, foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the stretch. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and it remains 5-2. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Count even at 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Andrew Velasquez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Higashioka, the runner at third. Velasquez at second with 1 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Misses, ball 2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Adam Ottavino will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
As a look, now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Second and third, 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. So a full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Clay Holmes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to bat, Hunter Renfroe.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Renfroe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. And there's ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Standing in now, Christian Arroyo, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Corral this quickly as the runners hold on. As a look, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Matt.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Popped him up. Dahlbeck waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Brett Gardner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. The relay throw. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, catcher.
Alexis Castaneda will come on now and pinch run here.
He's running at first for the Yankees.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
1-1 the count. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So next to hit is Andrew Velasquez, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. Andrew Velasquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. In the dirt here. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game.
From Boston, Mass. this evening, we're at historic Fenway Park. It's the one-game American League Wildcard playoff. So now into the box is Anthony Rizzo, and we are set for baseball here this evening. 1-0 the count. Back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
So here is Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Rizzo is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
And digging into the batter's box next will be skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gleyber Torres comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit out towards second. Arroyo brings it in to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approach is near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Fouled off. One and one to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
The 2-2. Left center, base hit.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Strike one to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first.
That's a ball.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next to stand in is Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. This is line to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Red Sox leave one. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Now the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ball and a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
The count is 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And stepping in, Gio Urshela. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside. Ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Hey,
that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
All even now, 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. In the dirt. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. So he moves all the way up to third here. Gardner takes his lead at third with one away. Swinging a soft liner. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Number 71.
Next for New York, Andrew Velasquez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 Boston error, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses. Verdugo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 1-0 home.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the belt, the pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Kevin Plawecki. Set and the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Full sets. Here's his offering.
Ball, that's out.
Towards second. And that's through. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two pitch is fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here's the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Next, here is Aaron Judge. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. To third. Devers has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And that misses downstairs. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Joey Gallo now.
He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Yanks.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
And now Kike Hernandez reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Cole into the windup. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Torres scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
The count is 1-2.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First delivery to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ball 4.
Take the base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Next to hit is Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Boston line score. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He singled in his first AB. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Plawecki stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Now into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. First offering on its way. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Inside, ball
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2 and 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, it looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission. You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Garrett Richards takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Oh, that's big out.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0, here it is. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Brett Gardner now, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left.
And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Fenway. It's 5-1 Yanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
1-1's the count. Ball 1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a miss at a pitch that may have grazed him there. It's 2-2 now. Three and 2 to count to Arroyo.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now
back to the
That's ball 4.
Austin Davis enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1. Davis is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got one ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He's out.
Andy Peralta, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
For the Red Sox.
So stepping in is Kevin Plawecki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
The 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners. And
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Kike Hernandez swings